We're not starting with a punchline. We're starting with a gorilla. A gorilla who hadn't smiled in 6 months. Not since she learned her friend was gone. When the Gorilla Foundation played her a video of Robin Williams, she signed his name. Then she smiled. That is how much this man meant to the world. Even the animals felt it. Robin Williams. Most people remember the comedy, the voices, the impressions, the total chaos he could generate just by opening his mouth. And all of that was real. But that's not the whole story. Because underneath all of it was someone who used humor the way other people use medicine. He gave it to troops in war zones, to sick children in hospitals, to a gorilla who was grieving, to a generation of kids who grew up watching him and had no idea what he was quietly carrying. This video is not the funniest Robin Williams moments. This is the realest ones, the ones that show you what kind of person he actually was. Let's get into it.
No, it's not your fault. I know, it's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean, not you.
It's not your fault.
Good Will Hunting, 1997. Robin plays a therapist trying to reach a genius kid who's been so hurt, so abandoned, that he can't let anyone in. And in this scene, he just keeps saying it. It's not your fault. Over and over, calmly, like he has all the time in the world. Because his character genuinely does. What most people don't know is that Matt Damon and Robin improvised the emotional escalation in this scene together. The director Gus Van Sant later said he almost didn't want to call cut. He was afraid of breaking something. The camera just kept rolling.
You know what occurred to me?
No.
You're just a kid. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
And this. Robin's character sits on a park bench and quietly dismantles Will's entire worldview. Not angrily, not cruelly, with this tired, patient warmth, like someone who has already been through everything Will is afraid of and survived it. Robin won the Academy Award for this. In his acceptance speech, he dedicated it to his late father, not to his director, not to his co-stars, to his dad.
I'm not going to forget that.
He's mid-set, full crowd. He's in the zone. And then, the bugle plays retreat, the end-of-day military tradition. Every single soldier in that audience stops laughing, stands up and turns away from the stage. No warning, no explanation. They just go. And Robin stops too. He doesn't make a joke out of it. He doesn't try to win the moment back. He just stands there, watches, and waits. When it's over, the crowd turns back. Robin gets back on the mic. And the response he gets from those soldiers is completely different from before. That moment wasn't planned. That moment was character.
What's up, white people trying to rap? Yo, represent, can't be real, keeping my hat, turn my hat sideways. Yo, word, right there. Or as the French say, verb.
Between 2002 and 2013, Robin Williams did 12 USO tours. 12. He went to Afghanistan, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, active war zones, and did this. For free. For people who needed to laugh badly enough that they'd sit in the desert and watch a comedian they'd never be able to thank properly. He never talked about it publicly, never used it for press. A journalist once asked why he kept going back, and Robin said, "Because they keep going back." That was it. That was his whole answer.
Laughter. Coco understands spoken English and uses over 1,000 signs to share her feelings and thoughts about daily events. Life, love, even death. It was awesome and unforgettable.
I'm gonna adopt you.
Robin visited Coco the gorilla, a famous sign language gorilla, in 2001. And watch what happens. He doesn't treat this like a photo opportunity. He just sits with her. He follows her lead. She reaches for his hand and he gives it to her like it's the most natural thing in the world. The researchers said Coco hadn't let a stranger hold her hand like that in years. She had been depressed. She let Robin in almost immediately. By the end of the visit, she was trying on his glasses and tickling him. Robin said afterward it was one of the best conversations he'd ever had.
You know, I tell you what I'm gonna do with this steak.
What?
I'm gonna give it to you.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Robbins.
Mr. Robbins? Taking the stick back, Elmo.
And then there's this Robin on Sesame Street doing a bit with Elmo and completely going off script. Elmo gets confused. Robin doesn't care. He just keeps going. And the thing is, it worked perfectly. That's the edited version that aired. They kept the blooper. Robin did Sesame Street 6 times across his career. He didn't have to do it once. Every time he showed up and treated Elmo with the same energy he brought to his biggest films. Because to the kids watching, it was the same. It was always the same.
Because you're only given a little spark of madness. And if you lose that, you're nothing.
Most comedians don't talk like this. Most comedians aren't asked to. But Robin was different. People kept asking him, where does it come from? The energy, the voices, the complete inability to be still for a single moment. And sometimes, when the interviewer got lucky, Robin would actually tell them.
And we all have a great need for acceptance. But you must trust that your beliefs are unique, your own, even though others may think them odd or unpopular, even though the herd may go, that's bad.
He said in another interview that comedy was his armor, that the faster he moved, the more he generated, the less space there was for the other thing to creep in. When you watch the funny clips of Robin Williams, the full throttle chaos of it, and you know what he was carrying, it lands completely differently.
Good morning, Vietnam! Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll. Time to rock it from the Delta to the DMZ.
And this, filmed in 1987, the soldiers watching Robin do these radio bits were real Vietnam veterans, not actors. The director wanted genuine reactions. And what you're seeing here is exactly that. Men who had actually been through a war, laughing until they couldn't stand up. Robin improvised most of those radio segments. More than 20 hours of improvised material was recorded for the film. They had so much they didn't know what to throw away. That was consistently the problem with Robin Williams. Too much all the time, every single time.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
There's seating near the front. The concert begins at 5. It'll be Mozart, Elvis, and one of your choosing. Or just a nice, if heaven exists, to know that there's laughter. That would be a great thing.
He wasn't asking for recognition, not a legacy, not even peace, just laughter. The thing he'd been giving away his entire life. He just wanted to know it existed somewhere on the other side too. That's the whole man right there. 27 seconds. That's the Robin Williams breakdown. If there's a moment I missed, drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely reading them. Like the video if this one hit different. Subscribe if you want more of these. See you in the next one.